Oh yeah, try that. Oh yeah, that's much better. Oh, that's much nicer. I think. Is that okay?
Yeah, because then we'll have to use the
This drum does allow it.
Yeah, yeah.
For the size,
Okay.
Yeah, that's nice.
Okay.
Okay, do it.
it's such a pleasure to do this.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why it's
Hey, hey. Okay. So fun, huh? Yeah, I think it's out like so like and super inspiring. You guys like that.
You guys are gonna work together.
Inshallah. Okay. Okay, we can start. Oh. Yeah, for sure.
All right. You guys ready?
Yeah, we got it.
Okay. You guys have to play that. Yeah, yeah.
Shabbat Shalom. So beautiful to be here with all of you. Some things are similar and some things are different. You know, every Friday, the sun sets, Shabbat begins. But on this Friday, we're all here. We have an ensemble of wonderful musicians. Yona Batat on oud with us, Yosef Golden on percussion. Some of you might recognize Latara. We are super excited. Yosef and Yoni, thank you for being here. Take us into Shabbat.
Shabbat, for Mizrahi and Sephardi Jews, often starts with the words of Shir HaShirim, of the Song of Songs. And I didn't grow up with this tradition, but I've been finding new ways of bringing this into my own spiritual practice. And the melody you've just heard is one of those ways. It's taking an ancient and beautiful melody from my Iraqi ancestry, a folk melody that comes from Iraq, from Baghdad, and dressing it up with the words from the Song of Songs, Dodi li va'ani lo, haro'eh b'shoshanim. I am my beloved's, and my beloved's is mine, dear one who grazes amongst the lilies. And we're going to do this enough times that, without even trying, you'll be singing by the end. Dodi li va'ani lo, haro'eh b'shoshani. 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 One more time, try it with us. Dodi li va'ani lo, haro'eh b'shoshani. Dodi li va'ani lo, haro'eh b'shoshani. Dodi li va'ani lo, haro'eh b'shoshani. One more time now. Dodi li va'ani lo, haro'eh b'shoshani. Dodi li va'ani lo, haro'eh b'shoshani. Dodi li va'ani lo, haro'eh b'shoshani. Elia, Elia, Eli, Elia, Elia, Eli, Elia, 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 Eli, Elia, Elia, Eli, Elia, Elia, Eli. Dodi li va'ani lo, haro'eh b'shoshani. 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 Dodi li va'ani
Just a few minutes ago, I was sharing with Yoni how my 6-year-old son, Shir, started writing a song. He's sitting down at the piano, and he's so worried that this little lick, this little bit of melody that he's playing with is someone else's, that maybe he heard it on the radio or they're playing it in school and it's not really his, and is he copying it? And I said to him, in the words of Ecclesiastes, En chadash tachat hashemesh. There's nothing new under the sun. We're all inspired by each other and referencing each other. And maybe at one point in history, there were completely novel musical ideas that had not been explored yet. But at this point, we're far past it. And yet, we're about to sing the words of the poet, of the psalmist, who envisions the singing of a new song. And I mean new song, brand new, beyond anything that we can even fathom. The Hasidic masters imagine that in the times of redemption, there will even be new notes in the scale. So can we sing this song, Shiru Ladonai, Shir Chadash? Let us sing to God a new song, as if we can imagine, look forward to singing this song of praise that is wildly beyond our imagination. Moroccan melody, and I hope you'll join us.
Just our voices together. Here we go. Now a little bit louder. Beautiful, a little more richer. So nice to hear all your voices. That's the whole point of what we're doing here, right? We're Shiru Ladonai, we're singing. We're not listening, right? This is our opportunity to add our voices together and to join together in prayer or song, prayer and song. And I know it's hard because we're sitting up here with our instruments and our microphones and it feels like a concert, right? But if we allow ourselves to just kind of sink in a little bit and like lose the sense of where we are and lose the sense of like, oh, the microphones and the guitars and the oud, we have an opportunity to pray together. So I just want to set that intention and invite you all to see how much you can lose yourself. And instruments, in particular, are such a way that we celebrate, right? But they've also been a part of prayer and praise since the beginning of Jewish existence. And the proof is in the pudding. We have this line from the Psalms. It says, Zameru ladonai b'chinor. Praise God with a chinor. What is a chinor? In modern Hebrew, chinor means violin. But I can tell you that when they wrote the Psalms, they weren't thinking of the violin that we know and love, right? They weren't thinking of that small instrument that's very carefully and beautifully crafted. We don't actually know what the instrument looks like. Some people thought it was a harp. Some people thought it was some sort of a lyre. There's actually some medieval poetry that describes an instrument that looks a lot like this. This instrument is called the oud. It describes a big pregnant belly and a small neck sticking out like a thigh. And they say that's a kinor. So as part of my invitation to let go of ourselves is this opportunity to recognize that instruments for all of Jewish existence have been part of praise. I can tell you they weren't sitting at a concert in the temple times. They were all participating and they were all praying together. And the instruments didn't take them out of that. It brought them deeper into a sense of presence. A sense of presence with the divine. So this is Zameru. Zameru, 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 Ladonai. Try it with me. Zameru. Let's build it up. Keep doing that. Keep doing it. Zameru, Zameru, Ladonai Bechinor. Zameru, Zameru, Ladonai Bechinor. Zameru, Zameru, Ladonai Bechinor. part. Bechinor, bekol zimra, bekol zimra, bekol zimra, bechinor, bekol zimra, bekol zimra, bechinor, bekol zimra, bekol zimra, bekol zimra, bechinor, bekol zimra, bekol zimra. One more time. Bechinor, bekol zimra, bekol zimra, bekol zimra, bechinor, bekol zimra, bekol zimra, bechinor, bekol zimra, bekol zimra, bekol zimra, bechinor, bekol zimra, bekol zimra, zameru, zameru. Beautiful. Zameru, zameru, l'Adonai v'chinor. Zameru, zameru, l'Adonai v'chinor. Zameru, l'Adonai v'chinor. Zameru, l'Adonai v'chinor. V'kol zimra, v'kol zimra, v'kol zimra v'chinor. V'kol zimra, v'kol zimra v'chinor. V'kol zimra, v'kol zimra, v'kol zimra v'chinor. V'kol zimra, v'kol zimra v'chinor. V'kol zimra, v'kol zimra, v'kol zimra v'chinor. V'kol zimra, v'kol zimra v'chinor. V'kol zimra, v'kol zimra, v'kol zimra v'chinor. V'kol zimra, v'kol zimra v'chinor. V'kol zimra, v'kol zimra, v'kol zimra v'chinor. V'kol zimra, v'kol zimra v'chinor. V'kol zimra, v'kol zimra, v'kol zimra v'chinor. V'kol zimra, v'kol zimra.
The writings of our mystics refer to God's name as all of the places where we can see an imprint, an echo, a footprint, a reverberation of the presence. And Shabbat gives us an opportunity to pause and to take in not just the enormity of the transcendent God, but to notice God's name the presence of the Spirit in everything that we encounter, every delicious bite we eat, every breath we take, every other person that we encounter, we can witness that God's name is here. And what a gift that Shabbat allows us to do that with oneg, with pleasure. We eat such delicious food. I'm looking forward to the delicious food and see our community, our families. Let's take a moment through this next song, Yodu Shimcha, they praise your name, great and awesome. Maybe take a moment while you're singing, close your eyes and think of someone who you love, who can help you feel that there is that presence right here in our lives.
You have to earn the second part. Let's make it a little warmer. Here we go. Yodu Shimcha Gadol Ve'Norah Yodu Shimcha Try that part with us. Yodu Shimcha. Yodu Shimcha. Gadol Ve'Norah. Yodu Shimcha. Kadoshu, kadoshu, kadoshu. for those breaths. I feel ready to welcome in the Shabbat Queen into this room, to our hearts, into our breath. And what a joy that we get to do it together. And what a joy that we get to do it with an old melody. An old but very simple melody that you're going to catch on to so quickly. It's such an honor to be able to share some of these melodies that we're channeling from our ancestors. I have ancestors from Baghdad, besides my Ashkenazi ancestors on my mom's side. My dad's side comes from Baghdad. And Yosef has ancestors from Syria and Yemen.
On the side that is not Ashkenazi in my family.
That's right, we're both mixed. And we're so blessed to be able to channel melodies from our ancestry that we didn't inherit in the most natural ways. Most of them we had to go out of our way to find, and many of them, such as the ones that we've been singing recently, are the ones that we're channeling in our own voice. We're taking the sounds of our ancestors and the sounds of what we've been learning and channeling them through our own experience as Jews here in America.
Those last two songs were compositions of Yoni's.
But this song is one of those ones for a change. Unlike most of the repertoire that I've been learning and working so hard to unearth and do right and get right and honor my ancestry, this is one that I actually happen to grow up with. And Yosef too. We used to sing this at home. This is the song, this is the melody that my dad used growing up in his tiny synagogue in the neighborhood of Kikar Denia in Jerusalem for the Chatali.
גם
ברינה ובסועלה תוך אמוני עם סגולה אוי חלה לקראת אותי לקראת כלה בני שבת לקבלה לקראת אותי לקראת כלה בני שבת לקראת גלה לי לי
It's special, right? We want to take this moment to remember those who have passed recently. Susan Kaplan, daughter of Harriet, sister of Anne, aunt of Joe, Steve, and Kate. Hannah Zagel, the cousin of Richard Pachter. David Rogozin, my father and former husband of my mother. Joel Elfman, brother-in-law of Sheila Tamor. Navajo, mother of Bifo. Marty Goldberg, husband of Roz, brother of Herb, father of Wayne, brother-in-law of Gail and Jerry, uncle of Ilana and Greg. Ruth Cooper, the wife of Herb of blessed memory. Today we remember the Yortzites. Barnett Cohen, father of Shelley Cohen, Merle Cohen, mother of Barry and Michael Cohen, Elaine Epstein, the sister of Robert Saltz, Bessie Helsner, the mother of Audrey Helsner, Jack Richmond, the father of Arlene Hay Addis, Phil Sevenor, father of Marlene Sevenor, Samuel Silverstein, the father of Marcia Rubin. Tonight and tomorrow we remember the Yortzites of Ivik Barmak, great-grandfather of Gary Insick, Martha Ellsberg, grandmother of Madeline Stark, Albert Ellsberg, grandfather of Madeline Stark, Alfred Ellsberg, uncle of Madeline Stark, Benny Gartz, the great-uncle of Karen Hirsch, Ellie Gordon, the father of Phyllis Eidelman, Josiah Raisin, the grandfather of Susan Kleins, Larry Sargent, the husband of Lois Sargent, Gerald Schlosser, the father of Joe Goodman, and Selma Schneer Spiegel, the mother of Marty Schneer. I invite those in mourning or observing a Yortzeit to join me on page 3 together for the mourners' Kaddish. Yitzkedah v'yitzkedash shemei rabbah. Ve'alma divra chilutei v'yamlich malchutei. V'chayecho v'yomecho v'v'chayetecho beit Yisrael. Ba'agala u'bizman kari v'imru amen. Yehi shmei rabbah mubarach ve'olam olomei hamayim. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitfa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. Vitadar, vitale, vitalal, shmei dekudusha, brihu, le'ela, miko, berchata, v'shirata, tushbechata, v'nechemata, da'amiran, ve'ama, v'imru, amen. Yehi, shlama, rabba, min shemaya, v'chaim, aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. Osei shalom b'mrama, hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Did you not want to say anything more? If you'd like to. Yoni and Yosef, I don't know if you wanted to maybe just tell us where you live when you're not in Swampscott or
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
This is such a treat and an honor for us. Yoni and I make music together, lead prayer, and teach as an ensemble, sometimes with a larger group as well, called Kedma. And it's a passion of ours to use this project to educate about the spiritual and musical heritage of Sephardic and Mizrahi Jews, often through the lens of our own experience. And like I said, it's so wonderful to be here. I am visiting you all from Brooklyn, New York, and Yoni from a little less of a distance.
Just right here in West Roxbury, Boston. But it's really a big honor to be here. And we're really looking forward to being here tomorrow morning as well, when we're going to be sharing a lot more about our own journey, leading more music, and having the opportunity to sing more with you all. So we're really looking forward to that. Shabbat shalom.
And if, outside of the framework of these prayer services, we're happy to talk with you and about what we're doing, about the instruments, the songs, our stories. So feel free to come up and introduce yourselves.
Beautiful. You know, one of the, in this week's Torah portion, in the 22nd chapter of Genesis, some of you know it from the second day of Rosh Hashanah, it begins, V'haya achar hadivarim ha'ele, and it was after these things, V'ha'elohim nisa et Avraham, and God put Abraham to the test. It's the story of the binding of Isaac. But I don't want to talk about the rest of the story. I just want to talk about that notion of being put to the test. And part of the inspiration for this Shabbat for me was that I think one of the more subtle and less sometimes tangible impacts of the rising anti-Semitism that is being experienced here by all of us is that a very narrow vision of being Jewish is broadcasted on a fairly loud platform. That when you begin to stereotype a people, you are eliminating and erasing entire aspects of our heritage and our culture and our practice. And so, in contrast to some of the stereotypes, I wanted to have a very visceral experience that helps us move from Swampscott to Yoni's grandfather's childhood home in somewhere in Baghdad, and Yosef's ancestors that were elsewhere. And I know there's a few people who helped organize this. Michael Smirker is not here tonight, but he is ancestors from Yemen, and Audrey Schwecke helped on the team, and I think your family is Syrian by way of Jerusalem. Okay. And we're really grateful to the Dan Palladian and the Palladian family for generous support of this evening and trace their roots to Persia. And so by having the flavors and the sounds and the feeling and the spaciousness, I hope it helps us feel rejuvenated into the great, expansive, glorious tapestry of the Jewish experience. Let us rise and continue with the bar.
Baruch hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai Orach Le'olam Va'ed.
In the traditional liturgy, the blessing that precedes the Shema opens with the words, Ahava Rabba Ahavtanu, which a teacher of mine, Reb Zalman Schachter Shalomi, translates as, with a great love, you have loved us into being. Kabbalists speak of that quality of love, of the desire to give to another being. That was the entire motivating force for God to create a world, to create all of us. And that very love is the animating force of our lives. The place where our souls, where our finite beings exist in a continuum with the infinite. That everlasting love is our lives. We are love. So before we sing Shema, we're going to sing these words. We are loved by an unending love. Open my heart. I know I am love. We are loved, loved, loved by an unending love. Sing with us. We are loved, loved, loved by an unending love. We are loved, loved, loved by an unending love. We are loved, loved, loved by an unending love. We are loved, loved, loved by an unending love. We are loved, loved, loved by an unending love. Open up my heart. Open up my heart. I know I am loved. I know I am loved. Open up my heart. I know I am loved. I am loved. I am loved. I am loved. Open up my heart. I know I am loved. I know I am loved. Open up my heart. I know I am loved. I am loved. I am loved. We are loved. We are loved. We are loved, 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 baby. Baby, we are loved, 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 baby. We are loved, 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 baby. Open up my heart. I know I am loved. I know I am loved. Open up my heart. I know I am loved. I am loved. I am loved. I am loved. Open up my heart. I know I am loved. I know I am loved. Open up my heart. I know I am loved. I am loved. I am loved. I am loved. Love, love, love by an unending love. We are loved, loved, loved by an unending love. Oh, we are loved, loved, loved by an unending love. Oh, we are loved, loved, loved by an unending love. Shema In a moment, we're going to go to our personal prayers, and the rabbis established for us Sometimes it's hard for us to believe that we could actually have be standing in the presence of the divine, and that we could have the chutzpah, as they say in Arabic, to speak our deepest wishes and desires to a listening presence. And so before we get to the Amidah, we remember the Exodus and the moment of redemption where the entire world order was turned on its head for the miracles of the splitting of the sea. If that could happen, maybe we can believe that it's possible that God will be listening to our deepest prayers. And so here we are at the moment of the splitting of the sea. We've got the song that Moshe led for God, but something was missing. We needed to move our bodies and really get into it. And so Miriam, our ancestor, picked up one of these, a tof, a frame drum, and gave us that embodiment through the drumming. It's the women who would play this drum, the women who would lead at the dancing. So if you'd like to get up and dance, you are welcome to. If you'd like to move your bodies in your chairs, clap along, sing along. Let's get in the spirit of Micha Mocha.
Bring us into the Amidah, as Yosef mentioned, the silent conversation with God. You have a blue siddur if you want it, Psalm 35 if you want the words of a printed page. Yosef has invited us to talk to God about our deepest desires. And if that's a difficult place, then you always have your breath. And simply focusing our awareness on a breath for 10 breaths is incredibly hard and a rare gift that we give ourselves at any time of the day. So they're going to introduce a melody. When you're ready and elevated in spirit, you're invited to rise. We'll have a moment of silence, and then we'll come back to them.
I'm going to pick up on the bottom of page 6, an Aleinu moment. They're settling into Shabbat through our prayer and song. We can appreciate the oneness of all, that we are all surrounded and filled with the divine. We are all part of this great oneness. Adonai להשב אותה אל לבבך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים. להשב אותה אל לבבך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים. אין עוד מלבדו, אין עוד אפס זולתו, אין עוד מלבדו, אין עוד אפס זולתו. להשב אותה אל לבבך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים. להשב אותה אל לבבך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים. אין עוד מלבדו, אין עוד
אפס זולתו.
אין עוד, אין עוד, אין עוד מלבדו, אין עוד אפס זולתו, אין עוד, אין עוד, אין עוד מלבדו, אין עוד אפס זולתו.
Once again, we want to hold those who are saying Kaddish or have a yortzeit in our hearts. And wish that, pray that the memories of their loved ones be a blessing. If you're reciting Kaddish, you can join me on the bottom of page 3. Together, Yitgadal, Yitgadash, Shemedavav. Be'alma divrach yiryutei, be'amlik maputei. B'chayechon, u'vyomechon, u'b'chayei techo beit Yisrael. Ba'agala, u'bizman kariv, imru, amen. Yehi shmei Rabba Muvach, be'olam ha'oleh v'haya. Yitbarach, v'yishtabach, v'yifa'ar, v'yitolman, v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar, v'yitaleh, v'yitalam, shmei d'kedusha b'richu. Le'elah, minkol berchata, v'shirata. Tushbechata, v'nechemata, ta'amiran, v'alma, v'imru, amen. Yehi shlam Rav Amin Shemaya, v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. Oseh shalom b'mama, u'yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. Grateful. We couldn't have done this without all of you. So appreciate everybody being here tonight. So grateful to our musicians, Yoni Batat, Yosef Goldman, and Lataro joining them. Tomorrow morning, Yosef and Yoni will be leading the renewal service from 9 to 10 o'clock with similar style, Mizrahi music from Jews of Arab and Persian lands. At around little after 10 o'clock, Yoni is going to chant the first Aliyah in Yerushalmi Nusach. In Yerushalmi Nusach. The Cantonai will chant the rest in a traditional Ashkenazi Nusach. Because they're going to be going to do a program for the school, and parents are encouraged to be there with their kids. And then at 11:15, Yoni and Yosef are going to come back to the sanctuary and do sort of a more extended program speaking about their backgrounds, the music, and more, it's like, anyways, it's like a great dessert.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot happening tomorrow. And then we close with the Ruach Rally. So that's happening tomorrow. Thanks for coming out tonight. I want to thank the people who made this whole Shabbaton possible. Grateful to the Schlesinger Family Fund for their support of this evening. I'm grateful to the Palladian family for their support, and grateful to the Rosenberg family for their support. And again, for all of you, it's amazing to see all of you tonight. Thank you for being here. We're going to conclude. Yeah, one prayer.
We're going to end with a prayer for peace.
It's going to be in the middle of page 6.
This prayer for peace is so special to me because, although it was written recently, it gives me an opportunity to pray for peace in the language of my ancestors, in Arabic. And there's a part that you have to sing with us. The words go like this: Zaman. Can everyone say Zaman?
Zaman.
As-salam.
As-salam.
Time for peace. It goes like this. Zaman as-salam. Zaman as-salam. Zaman as-salam. Inshallah. Inshallah means God willing. Zaman as-salam. Zaman as-salam. Zaman as-salam. Inshallah. Zaman as-salam. Zaman as-salam. Zaman as-salam. Inshallah. كل بحر السلام يا حبيبة نفس تابي رحيلة كل بحر السلام يا حبيبة نفس تابي رحيلة بين رعدين وعواصف عشتني أنزل عواتف يا حبيبة بين رعدين وعواصف عشتني أنزل عواتف يا حبيبة زمن السلام زمن السلام زمن السلام زمن السلام إن شاء الله زمن السلام زمن السلام زمن السلام إن شاء الله وصي شلom وصي شلom وصي شلom ويعسى شلום عليנו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל שלום עלינו
heading home, Shabbat Shalom. If you're staying for dinner, please make your way to the social hall.
Check, check.
preview, yes, if we're going to do Shama.
Oh, yeah. Come in. Right? Amazing. Shabbat Shalom. We're going to open the meal with a Shalom Aleichem, with a Turkish melody.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei HaSharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei HaMlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem לשלום, מלאכי השלום, מלאכי השרת, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלאכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, הקדוש ברוך הוא. ברכוני לשלום, מלאכי השלום, מלאכי השרת, מלאכי עליון, ממלך מלאכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, הקדוש ברוך הוא. אתכם לשלום, מלאכי השלום.